I'm John Reed, on the road again, exploring one of the most important cat shows in America. We're at the Friskies CFA Cats Plain and Fancy Cat Show in Boston. And this is a cat-loving town.
They're cool.
With a cat population of over 1.25 million, we'll begin to understand why cats hold such a special place in the hearts of Bostonians. So tell me, why do you think Boston is such a cat-loving town?
There are lots of brick buildings to chase mice in.
Why do you like cats? Why do you like them? Yeah.
Well, because they're easy to take care of.
Yes,
Yeah?
absolutely.
Okay, I love cats.
What we're curious about is cats.
Kitty cats, you mean? I love cats.
Love them.
I love my cat.
He's got his own agenda. They have their own free will.
I like to identify with that.
Because that's what you
man.
like to do, whatever you want, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We have cats and people coming in from all over the country, and we'll get the chance to share some wonderful moments with several very special people and their cats. We'll first get to know some of them at home, and then we'll try to keep up with them during the non-stop excitement and hustle of the cat show. We'll meet Jerry and Bob and their cats Pogo, Dove, and Shelly.
They're doing fine.
Melinda and Priscilla and their cat Tori.
She gets the good end, I get the bad end.
Robin with Marilyn and Steely Dan.
I could go home right now. I'm so happy.
We'll also meet Rich with Weezer.
Say hello to everyone.
Cats in Boston. I'm not kidding you. Come on. Do you like cats?
Yeah,
They're fluffy.
I like fluffy ones. I have to answer.
No, wait. Come with us as we discover the ins and outs of a cat show and share in this town's overwhelming love of cats.
We went on the road to meet just a few of the cats who will be competing in the cat show in Boston. And we also met their owners.
We're talking to Priscilla Eldridge and her wonderful cat Tori, who's the #1 Burmese in the entire world with the Cat Fancy Association.
That's right, she is.
This is a big-time show cat, is what you're saying.
She's doing very well.
Right.
We're very pleased.
What do you think is going to happen this weekend?
I can't, you don't want to say. I mean, I'd love her to be best. I'd love her to be best in
Find
show.
it out here.
That's my goal. But
Right. How did you get into this? I mean, to put it mildly.
I just went to a cat show just for the heck of it, and I won. Hey, you throw some rosettes at me and let me a winner. I want to do it again and again, and it just kind of takes on a life of its own.
We also went to Cambridge, Vermont to meet an Ocicat named Weezer and her owner, Rich Tomlinson.
I originally was in pre-vet school, and I read an article, and there was these 2 pictures of these most gorgeous cats, and all I thought was, I want one. This is Weezer. She's a chocolate-spotted 7-month-old female. The Ocicat is a way to have a little jungle spotted cat walking around your house without having any wild bloodlines. The size of a house cat, the musculature and boning of a wild feral-looking cat, and just to see a little piece of the jungle parading around your living room is just very, very appealing to me and many people.
But then I saw these beautiful brown cats, the Sable Burmese. I thought they were enchanting looking with their eye color and so forth. I love this breed. They are just so sweet. Hello.
When I started breeding 10 years ago, I still lived at home. My parents welcomed my new hobby with open arms.
So you met Priscilla at cat shows.
Yes.
Priscilla was interested in Burmese, which is what you do, right?
Yes. Priscilla went to many shows and kept saying, oh, I'd love a cat to breed. I had a very special cat, and Priscilla seemed to be a very special person, and I decided that this would be a good match.
My human family is also very involved in my cat breeding.
And my husband, I have to tell you, I couldn't do it without his support.
I'm sure Priscilla's husband would probably like to send me away for the thousands of dollars that have been spent on this hobby.
And now my 2 nephews have started going to shows with me.
It has brought a wonderful friendship.
So it's been a whole family affair.
We also traveled to Clinton, Connecticut to meet Marilyn Monroe and Steely Dan.
Robin Polanski has a cat named Marilyn Monroe on her lap. How did Marilyn come into your life?
Well, I paid $7.50 for her sight unseen in a store one day when I walked in with a friend of mine. When we got her home, she proceeded to get on my bed, found the cushiest pillow in the house, and just kind of primped herself up, sat there, and said, "Look at me, aren't I beautiful?"
And this is Steely Dan, an incredible, absolute dynamo, almost dangerously friendly cat who just wants to go all the time. And he'll be at the show, too?
Yes, he'll be entered in the kitten class.
Okay, what kind of cat is he?
He's an American Short.
Here it goes.
Finally, we traveled to Gloucester, Massachusetts to meet a house full of Devon Rex cats owned by Bob and Jerry Logan.
Most of these cats are born in my house, and they have been for almost 17 years now. Well, what do you think? They're pretty super. I love them.
3 of these cats are very special. They're the children of Turtle, a cat we met last year at the Frisky CFA San Francisco Revelers Cat Show.
With Turtle, my friend and, well, my partner really, Wendy Renner, showed Turtle as a kitten, and you saw her last year as an open in San Francisco. And then she came here to live. I bred her here, and then she had her babies. This little fellow right here is Pogo. That's her son. And this is his sister, Turtle Dove.
She's a pretty kitty.
And here's the third one over here. This is Shelley.
Marilyn here, who started off as a shelter cat, she was a throwaway. I bring them to shows. I show them so people can see, this is a shelter cat. This is the way they can end up. They can win ribbons. They can be wonderful.
I've always loved cats.
There's so much amusement. Yeah, sometimes just looking at the little face is amusing.
Want to be on your lap,
in
bed with you,
underfoot,
under the covers.
That's great. That's great.
Let me tell you, a 16-pound and a 14-pound cat could sprawl out quite wide on a waterbed.
How many cats sleep in bed with you?
8.
I woke up this morning and there were 6 cats on the bed.
You have 8 cats under the covers.
They think it's their personal own little hideaway.
Well, they're under the covers, they're on our head,
Right.
they're on the pillows. Oh,
Wow.
yes. That's why I said my husband is wonderful. You get it?
You have a very understanding husband.
The cats are my family. They're the ones that greet me at the door, and they're the ones that get very excited when I come in.
Your children are grown, so now this is a way in a way where you can attach your love.
I have the time to do it now.
These are not a substitute for children. They are themselves now my babies. What's the matter with you?
Finally, the big day has arrived. It's Friday morning, and it's time to make final preparations for the show.
Hi, good luck. I know, I'm so nervous. Here we go, Tori.
It's bath time. There we go. That's a good girl.
Okay. Okay.
We have a group of wonderful volunteers, and this is their way to give back to cats.
I kind of help out the cats playing the fancy people.
How are you holding up, Tori? Tell us.
Devons have very little hair on their tummy, so you need a washcloth just like for a human baby.
Yes, facing turned this way.
Because she's a white cat, we use a special gluing shampoo that brings highlights out to the white hair.
And then what we'll do is alternate like Friskies and CFA.
Now, bring you over here, put you on the towel.
And because she's got such a thick coat, it takes a little bit longer to get her soaked up.
Make sure that your little chin is done.
You have to lather her up and then wet her down again.
Oh, yeah. Fresh from the dryer.
We're done.
This is the wash and wear cat. It really is. Persian breeders weep when they see this.
I use a mixture of water and lemon juice as a final rinse. And then again, we have to really rinse to make sure we get all the soap out and the lemon juice.
My other hobby that I have, I'm a vendor at the cat shows. When I do a local show, I drive my van and all my wares and set up for a cat show and show the cat and sell stuff.
Worst is over.
Gail and the Friends of the Plymouth Pound will also be at the show, trying to find wonderful homes for their shelter cats.
We made it. A few scratches later.
We are Friends of the Plymouth Pound, a nonprofit, all-volunteer animal welfare organization.
Just need to get a credit card from you if I can.
And we help with the overpopulation of cats.
We may have to get another room for tonight, depending on how big this room is.
Sure, no problem.
Many local shelters are full, so we have foster mothers who take them into their homes.
Here we come.
We have over 80 right now in foster care that need homes. Without a shelter, it's very difficult for people to see the cats unless we actually bring them out to the public. So it's very important that we attend these type of events. We have 53 or 56, or how many we brought.
Trying to get them all in one room is tough.
That's kitties, last but not least.
We have all different personalities, every single one of them. They're very nice cats and they're very adoptable cats. They just need a lot of TLC sometimes. I know I can't keep them all, so I have to part with some of them, even though I do get really attached. So.
This is Weeze's carrier, one she's going to make the trip to the cat show in. Most cat breeders have carriers the kitties go in on the way to the show, and some breeders go by plane. In my case, I drive to most of my shows.
It's okay, babies. It's okay, baby.
Things I have to do to be beautiful, huh?
This is Carl. This is my better half.
All right, Weeza, it's a long ride, huh, honey?
I'll set this up.
I should have a reservation for Tomlinson.
And then work all Saturday and Sunday.
You want to come out and see what's going on, Weeza?
Break it all down Sunday.
Say hello to everyone.
And get in the van and drive 200 or 300 miles. It's a lot of work.
Girl, that was a long ride.
And show a cat.
I'm going to go upstairs.
And you'll be amazed how many people come right over to the shelter. It's amazing. They really love it. Even if they're not going to adopt, they like to come visit, pat them and stuff. And if they're interested, they come and talk to a volunteer, and hopefully they'll be the right match.
Well, actually, what she's going to want to do is she's just going to sleep with me and come under the covers. And I will play with her, and I'll probably groom her a little more tonight. I'll check her nails. I need to trim her nails. Look her over a little bit in the room, and go to bed early, I hope, because we're all tired, and have a good night's sleep.
We won't sleep tonight.
This is pretty much it for Marilyn Monroe tonight. Tomorrow we'll do a little bit more primping, but this is what they have to go through. They want this glamorous life of theirs.
Coming up next, we follow our new friends as judging begins at the Friskies CFA Cats Plain and Fancy Cat Show in Boston.
Oh, kisses for the judge.
Hi. Good morning. Today's a big day.
We're at the Friskies CFA Cats Plain and Fancy Cat Show in Boston. There were over 200 cats entered into competition here this weekend, with pedigreed cats, kittens, and household cats.
The first time out with a new cat or a new kitten is really exciting. You just have no clue what the outcome is going to be.
We won't know until Saturday morning in the show hall which of the ones that will also carry that sense of security with them into a show hall where they smell cats they've never smelled before. Sharp bangs and sounds. They're doing fine.
I'm Public Relations Director for the Cat Fanciers Association. CFA is the largest registry of pedigree cats in the world.
He has relatives all over the world.
And holds more than 450 shows worldwide.
He emails them.
They come into the show all excited.
Say good morning, girls.
They decorate their cages.
Brian Holub is a veterinarian from Westford, Massachusetts, who shows American Shorthair cats.
My wife and I met in vet school, married in vet school. My wife's a veterinarian as well. Okay, we're here. This is my son, this is Brad, and then this is Brad's friend, Tim. And they're actually going to help today's showing because they want to get one of their requirements for their Pet's Merit Badge for Boy Scouts. This is Sonoma. He's a young man. This is a Mosaic. She's our old lady. She's 6 years old. Why don't you put Jackpot in over there, okay? I'll probably do Shiraz mostly. Oh, they won't start calling us into rings until after 10 o'clock, so we got about 15, 20 minutes.
I probably was a cat sometime in a previous life, but I did something awful and I came back as a human.
See that little tent? I would like to be in there with them.
In addition to showing Tori, Melinda is also the show manager at this weekend's show.
A little over 200 cats will be present. participating in the show. We will have other cats present that will be shelter cats up for adoption. As far as people go, we have had thousands of people attend the event.
Cat people are fabulous.
Boston is a cat-loving town.
We're all a little bit crazy, I guess. We love our animals.
They come, they want to find out about behavior, nutrition, and just celebrate the cat.
We have kitten foods, we have senior foods, foods that help prevent urinary tract disease. It really runs the gamut.
We're here with Kim Everett. She's the all-breed judge today at the Boston Cat Show. Kim, how long have you been doing this, and where do you go?
Let's see, I've been judging. This is my 31st year, and I go all over the world. U.S., Canada, Europe. Technically, it is a sport. A lot of competition between breeders with their beautiful animals.
We have 4 classes of competition here this weekend. We have the kittens, and we have the championship class, which are for pedigreed cats that are unaltered. Then we have the cats in premiership, which are pedigreed cats which have been neutered or spayed. And then finally, we have the household pet competition.
There are 3 rings today to be seen for each cat and 3 rings tomorrow. Makes it a 6-ring show.
It's one show on the weekend, but each judge judges their own ring.
See, we all have the written standard, but there's enough looseness of the guidelines of that standard for individual interpretation by each judge.
Each judge has their own opinion, their own interpretation of the breed standard.
It's the judge's duty to be sure they study the standard.
The judges have to judge the cats for that day, that weekend.
And personality is part of the game as well as appearance.
There'll be a particular cat that has the extra, this dynamite plus, not only the standard, but the appeal, and they look at you a certain way, and you know that's it. It's just it.
Some really love it. And when you find one like that,
you have a show cat.
Let's go talk to Bob and Jerry Logan and see how they're doing here. How you guys doing?
Hi, John.
You got any pre-show jitters here with Pogo, Shelley, and Dove?
Well, Dove is definitely showing jitters. It's not totally unexpected. The first show, it can be really unnerving.
Weeza hasn't actually even been to a judging ring yet. This happens to be her little war wound where my male had grabbed onto her.
She hasn't been up in a ring yet. She's due to go up actually momentarily.
Devon Rex Kitten, number 31.
She may not make the number of finals she may normally make.
Ring 6 would like to
So she's just relaxing, you know, getting the beauty sleep that they need.
I'd like to see Aussie Cat Kitten, number 40.
I heard Aussie Cats. Is that you?
Yes, that is Weeza.
Have a good one. We'll follow you. Thank you. Good luck.
We'll be combing them a little, putting some powder on and fluffing them up a little bit.
Her bath took about an hour.
Then we will brush her with the rubber brush.
Blow drying is the longest. You have to get every snarl.
There's a little anti-static formula to slick down the hair and take the static out, and then you wipe the eyes and you take her right up to the ring.
Okay, here we go.
Devon Rex Kitten, number 31, to ring 2, please. Ring 6 would like to see American Short Hairing Premiership, number 168.
Our first ring, finally. For quite a while.
Devon Rex. Let's start out with the boy.
And here we got an Aussie cat.
Okay, what kind of coat is that?
You go to each different ring, you never know how it's going to turn up. You cross your fingers, you hope for the best, and you show your best cats.
You may think the cat's nice, but it's sort of very subjective. Sometimes what you think is nice is not what everyone else likes.
You go, you hope the judges like what you're doing with your breeding program, and if they follow your kitties, you know you're moving in the right direction. If they don't, well, it's back to the drawing board.
She's doing very well. Obviously, she's a very good representative of a household pet, and she enjoys it, too. She's quite the ham and really enjoys the attention she gets from the audience. He's not the least bit nervous. He likes this. He likes the attention. He's been a good boy, and he's doing good.
In 1988, my wife became more interested in cat showing, and after a few years of my wife showing, only then did I start to develop an interest in the showing.
Boy, that's a handsome kitten, I'll tell you that.
A nice profile, wonderful head.
Is he darling or what? Oh, kisses for the judge.
This is what counts right here. She's a beautiful cat. She is best Sable Burmese today.
And my best Devon will go to the boy.
good. This is good.
There we go.
Why did this cat inevitably win?
Because she's the only Ocicat kitten enter.
You did a good job, Dove. You did a good job.
We did well.
It was a good first ring. I'm really pleased.
Best of breed, which means she was best of all the Burmese.
They were exact order that I thought they would be in terms of their personalities.
Then we wait till the final, and that's the important piece.
They have 2 more rings today, and then 3 rings tomorrow.
One of the highlights of the cat show is the Parade of Breeds, where every breed of cat at the show is presented.
Name one? Abyssinian.
American Curl. American Wire Hair.
Balinese.
Bourbon.
Burmese.
Bombay.
What we're going to be seeing shortly is an example of some of the more than 35 breeds we have in CFA.
British short hair.
Color Point short hair.
Cornish Rex.
Devon Rex.
Fabulous silver tabby American short hair.
Absolutely incredible coloring. You have a certain predilection toward this cat. I mean, you love this cat because you breed them, right?
I've bred them for 30 years. This is what's called an exotic, but what it really is the lazy man's Persian. And this is one of the flashiest colors.
Absolutely fantastic. What are the color of this cat's eyes?
They're copper.
How did this cat come about? It's just a natural cat that was found in New England?
Well, as you know, all of our cats here in the United States come from European cats because there weren't any little cats here in this country. But they're descended from Northern European long-haired cats.
I get very anxious when I bring kittens to their first show because you just worry so much that one of them is just going to have a terrible time, especially when you know them so well as we know ours and know which ones are have that very sensitive type of little spirit that Dove does. So I'm so happy for her and just so pleased.
There's nothing better than a great pet adoption story. So it looks like you're going to be taking a cat home today, huh?
Yes, we are.
Wonderful. The cat's going to be so happy.
I think so.
How does somebody adopt a cat here, Beth?
Well, they come and talk to us and tell us what they're looking for, and we try to match them up.
So you know what the cats are like, you find out what the household is, and you try to do a match. Looks like we have a match here, right?
We have a perfect match.
Which perfect match? Paperwork, the whole thing. Which kitty's going home?
Wait, show me what it is.
Can we see her take the cat out?
We're here today to introduce you to the famous felines. We've got the Fancy Feast Cat and Friskies Cat team here today. We want to thank you all for coming out here and supporting our local shelters because today's cat show is a charity event going to the Plymouth Pound. This is Gimel, the Fancy Feast Cat.
And most people have seen this cat. This is one of the most famous cats in America. He's on TV and he's traveling constantly, right?
Yes, he is. Now, Gimel here is posing with the Fancy Feast Cup Award. It's a goblet giving the top scoring pedigree cats around the country at various cat shows.
And Gimel comes out and shows people the basics on cat training. We do use a food reward system.
Right there.
Unlike a dog, they won't necessarily do behaviors for just praise.
We're going to use this training clicker. Makes a clicking sound. What you want to do is start clicking that clicker while your cat's eating his meal. The brain soon learns to equate that sound with food. So now we're going to actually train our cat. With this clicker? With that clicker.
Friskies is, always concerned about the welfare of cats, and that's why we work with local shelters like the Plymouth Pounds.
Hi, Gail.
And
how
this
are
is
you?
Gail here.
Hi.
What I'd like to do, Gail, is donate these cat training clickers to be used as a fundraiser for your shelter.
These are hot. When they put on a show,
click that clicker.
You will see a swarm of people over at our table.
And the clickers are available at Plymouth Pound.
We get all the volunteers we can to man the table after the show. It's really great for you to do this.
How you doing, Mike?
Very nice to
Good to see you. So your cat's entered in this contest. Anderson, it's a very interesting story about your cat winning today.
Kristen was 2 years old and she got a white Persian stuffed animal and named it Whiteout. And for years I would replace the Whiteout with another Whiteout until they stopped making them this year and I couldn't find a new one for Christmas. So finally we decided that we'd buy a real kitten, picked her up and had her under the tree for my daughter on Christmas Day.
Copper-eyed white Persian male.
To come in here with my daughters, showing interest of something that they enjoy, which was the animals. And they got 6 different ribbons, and it was so emotional to me.
That's cool, because they're into it, and they did well.
Yeah.
And the cat did well.
Our next Friskies cat today is Spencer. Ready?
Good job.
Yay.
You. Yeah, you. Come on up. And what is your name?
Ian.
Ian, how are you? And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to Mount Ian.
All right, Spencer, hop on up there. You got a tall mountain to climb. But now, Spencer, like every good athlete, has to get to the pinnacle of the peak that he's climbing. And there he is, the very top of Mount Ian.
So this is the final. So what happens in the final is they've gone and they've judged all the 50 or 60 kittens in the show.
Right.
And then of those 60 kittens or so, the judge then chooses the top 10 kittens in show.
Right.
And now all those kittens have come up to the ring and she's going to look at them again. And then she's going to start handing out rosettes usually from 10th all the way up to best.
And then you have best kitten in show?
And that will be her choice for the best kitten in show.
Is that your cat?
That's mine.
Wow. What award did it get?
10th best kitten in show.
The process continues.
Okay, he's made it into the top 5.
Into the top 5, great.
The 4th best kitten in show.
Keep your fingers crossed, he might win.
3rd best kitten.
Come on, Steely, hang in there. I'd say number 19. 19.
We're third.
All right, there
That's
it is.
okay.
3rd best kitten. What do you think? Wow, that's great.
Yeah, he turns it on.
Look at
People
this.
are watching.
Look at this. So you handle it very well.
2nd best in show.
Grade 2 is ready for Burmese. 112.
Beautifully patched and intermingled with the cream. 2nd best in show.
All right, cool. Very well. Tension's off for now, right?
Cats are wonderful, but the babies. I mean, it's only been 16 weeks since they were born, and and they lay there all wet and puddly in your hand, and you know, the attachment is so strong, and to see them being so grown up, sitting up there on a judging stand.
But wonderful. Best in show, Devon Rush.
After 17 years, I can still cry.
Aussie cat.
Japanese bobtail.
How many more do I need? Norwegian forest cat. I'm thinking.
Scottish fold.
Manx.
Siamese.
Siamese.
I think I'm out.
The Himalayan Persian was a hybrid between the Siamese and the Persian.
That's a beautiful cat. I have a Himalayan at home. I love their personality.
Aren't they wonderful?
Almost dog-like.
This is an Egyptian Mau.
Can it be traced back to the lineage of the time of the pharaohs?
Absolutely. This is the closest to the original cats that were domesticated. It's a Turkish Angora, and it is the national cat of Turkey.
Popular cat in America, too?
Quite popular. They're very active.
This is a very verbal cat.
How you doing today?
Wonderful. We have a cat that needs that kind of food.
Now, our professional animal trainers have visited each of the household cats here today, and we have selected the 5 friskiest cats.
Okay, our first cat is 199. This is Marilyn Monroe of Forgotten Felines.
And she's letting everybody know, I'm beautiful, don't bug me with a toy.
Exactly. You read her perfectly.
Okay, this is Miko the Bandito. Little Miss Flame.
Here's Mr. Wired.
And 189 is Lucky Perry.
Hey,
That's
Lucky.
the fan club out here. And we have 196. This is Maya. She's a black cat.
Get it, Marilyn. Get it, Marilyn.
Come on.
Come on, Marilyn.
I want you to applaud for the cat that you feel is the friskiest cat up here, okay? We'll start with here on this end with Marilyn Monroe.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
See a applaudometer going, okay. About Miko the Bandito. Okay. How about Little Miss Flame? She has a fan club going here.
I like Lucky.
189. We have Lucky Perry.
Woo! Woo!
It is close. Okay, and Maya. Think Little Miss Flame won the applaudometer. The owner of Little Miss Flame coming up and get your friskiest cat award along with your 6 cases of Friskies. Congratulations, have the friskiest household cat here at the Cat Show today.
What do you think, guys? Huh? Is this me, San Francisco?
Just here waiting to get going so we can maybe beat the snowstorm on the way home.
Right. Yo. So we got Brian and we got Brad and we got the hat man, Tim. I love your hat, by the way. I want the hat.
Thanks.
All right. So how'd you guys go today?
The cat was in 2 finals. She got a best cat and a second best cat. So she got a best short hair championship and a second best all breed.
The experience for her as a kitten being shown is just as important or more important than whether or not I bring home a rosette from every ring.
Sonoma got his winner's ribbon, so he needs 6. He picked up 3 today. He'll pick up 3 tomorrow.
So Bob and Jerry, it looks like you had a wonderful day, a fantastic day.
Mosaic, the same.
Steely Dan got best of the best in an all-breed ring. It's great. Oh my God, yes it is.
And then the kitten made both finals, so that was very, very good.
And look at how well they did.
They did wonderfully
Look
well.
at
We're
this
so
group.
proud.
So you had a very good day, basically.
Oh, yeah, we had a great day with the two wins.
I could go home right now. I'm so happy.
I was so proud of them. I am very happy. I couldn't be happier. It's been a great day.
What do you think, Bob?
Super day. Yeah.
These cats are really exhausted. And they look wasted.
It's been a long day.
And then there's tomorrow.
A long way to go yet.
You gonna take them home back to a hotel, or what are you doing?
No, we're going back to Gloucester
You going
tonight.
back, and then you're gonna be back tomorrow?
Yes, oh, definitely.
What do you do? Put them in the car now, drive home, and then you come back in the morning?
Right, we're going to pack up a little bit, and
Right.
we'll go in their carriers, and
Right.
then we'll wheel them out, and we'll
Right.
go home, and then they'll come back tomorrow.
We'll see you here again tomorrow. Watch out for the snow. These cats need a break.
They're going home to their
Take
own
them on
bed.
vacation, will you? Bob?
You guys take care and have a good evening.
We'll all sleep well tonight, I'm sure of that.
Coming up, we'll see how a surprise snowstorm creates an exciting adventure.
New England cat people, you don't have snow, you don't have a show.
They'll come no matter what. You know, if there's a snowstorm out, they show up.
Welcome to spring in Boston.
Yeah. So keep blaming on me coming up from Florida. I brought the weather with me.
I'm a New Englander and we're used to this.
Is the snow bugging you at all?
Used to it, used to driving through snow on the highways.
Well, a little slick.
Cat people are very hardy.
Yeah. New England cat people, you don't have snow, you don't have a show. This is probably the most snow I've seen in 20 years.
He says, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good. We woke up and looked out the window, and all we could see was white.
It was terrible this morning packing up. The snow was coming down crazy.
Did you wonder if you were going to get here?
No doubt. We have 4-wheel drive.
Ring 4 would like to see Devon Rex kitten number 33. That's kitten number 33 to ring 4, please.
We're up and running.
Today, she has 3 more judging rings.
So we have 4 finals in kittens and premieres today.
There will be 4 finals today.
I don't expect her to bring home any rosettes, and she hasn't yet.
We'll see.
So what we're seeing here is Gail from Friends of the Plymouth Pound Adoption Center. A lot of cats have found good homes, quality homes this weekend.
He's beautiful. He's heavy. They're not that. They're only a year and a half old. And it is nice to
You gonna adopt these two?
Yes.
Wow, that's so cool. And you're gonna stay together, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like taking them. I mean, if they've been together for so long, there's no sense in taking them apart. I wouldn't adopt them otherwise.
So this is urinary tract stuff.
Right.
So we're heading to our first ring.
All right, we're going to a final right now. Go, girl.
Squareness to that muzzle, gentle curve to the head, proper ear set, and today this is my 5th best cat show.
I mean, we couldn't see our backyard. The snow was blowing horizontally past the window. And we thought, nothing short of a miracle.
Both sides.
How's that?
I guess you are the miracle.
Sable Burmese, grand champion. Beautiful eye set and ear set. And today this is my 4th best cat show.
We went to bed last night. We thought it'll be okay by morning. Daylight, we'll be able to see. We knew we'd be late getting to the show.
Life goes on, doesn't it?
Thank you very much.
Ring 5 would like to see Devon Rex kitten number 32.
Yeah.
It was nice to see him pull a final.
Hey, how you doing? It's almost a miracle.
This is my 7th best kitten in show.
Good. I'm glad you got here. And you got the cats with you? Look at this. Oh, boy, it's cool. You're carrying like a baby, huh? Yes. It's very cold out here, so.
He's upset.
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you made it. This is like the super effort, you know? Did you miss any judgings yet?
I'm sure we have.
Yeah. Here you go.
I'm sure we have.
Yeah.
Bob, I'm going to walk the rings and find out where things are. It looks like we have missed a lot. So, well, the weather is weather. What can I say?
Oriental long hair, Oriental short hair,
Tonkinese.
Persian.
Mom, help me. I'm running out of breeds.
This is a chestnut Oriental short hair, basically Siamese chassis with an all-over paint job.
Very attractive cat. You the Ferrari of cats, maybe?
Absolutely. This is a platinum mink Tonkinese. Originally, they were a hybrid between the Siamese and the Burmese.
Very cuddly looking and also extremely curious cats.
Oh, yes. This is a blue and white British short hair. They're sweet, mellow, fireside cats. This one looks like it's a little bit worried today with those great big round eyes.
Okay, it's your turn. Well, you know, I think they picked up on our tensions today because we were so frustrated at the snow. I think we were a little tense coming in, and they're a little tense right now. So I think they're a little more vocal today than they were yesterday, but they're doing fine.
Nice pixie look to this kitten. Best Devon kitten, second best Devon kitten.
Jerry, you did very well. It was a major struggle to get you here. The cats have entered their first show of the day, right?
Well, this is the last ring, and it's our first ring in this day, and we're just, it was a big struggle. At this ring, our little boy was best of breed, and one of our girls was second best of breed.
He's in second place overall right now.
She's had all her judging, so she got best of breed in every ring.
He's got 2 finals that we're waiting on.
Ring 3, we'd like to see American Shorthair Kitten number 27. That's American Shorthair Kitten number 27 during 3, please.
Oh boy, you're getting closer.
Here we've got the Burmese. Today this becomes my second best cat.
All right, second best cat. You think cats are better than men in some ways?
Yeah, they don't talk back to you.
Sable, Burmese, female, grand champion. Joy to handle, second best cat.
That could make or break some big things here for us.
How'd your cat do today? Good.
Oh, this was the last ring.
The last ring?
Yeah.
You guys did so well.
Yeah, we're so happy.
That's your first experience,
our first
right?
show, right? We got a big ribbon to bring home. We couldn't be any happier. I'm so proud of my girls.
One more.
And today this is my second best kitten. And today this is my best kitten. And this is what I'd like to take home, put in my pocket and take home.
Well, the little guy got 2 best cats in the show, a 4th and a 2nd.
Right.
And then he missed the other 2 rings, so I don't know. I mean, there's
What you got?
an off chance that maybe he'll make it into the top 3.
What hasn't worked out for you?
The weather.
The weather.
Only the weather. Everything else has been terrific.
How did it go so far during the show?
We've done great. We've done 20 adoptions.
Wow.
And there's another woman coming back that we've already approved. She may take another 2. So we've done
Fantastic.
22 into loving homes. Thank God.
Okay, one more time. She is my best long-hair champion, best champion in show, and 3rd best cat in show. This is my 2nd best in show Oriental short hair. Sable Burmese grand champion female. They're a compact cat, surprising weight for size, noted for their enormous, huge eyes. And this lady is my best short hair in show. She will be the best cat in show, the Burmese.
I'd like to welcome all of you to the most exciting part of our cat show this weekend.
This is our very special presentation of the best of the best. Each of these cats in their own separate divisions have been judged by all of the judges in the show, and they have accrued points throughout the weekend. These cats that we are bringing up now are the top scoring cats. I will pick
How's
one
Steely
of
doing?
these cats.
He's so good.
Where is he?
Very best.
He's over there? He disappeared. Did you put him up there? Oh, there he is.
Okay, now we have the kittens. Unfortunately, one of our kittens could not be with us. They had to make a plane, and it was a lovely ebony tabby oriental. Let's take the American out first.
I wonder who that is. We haven't seen much of him lately, have
As
we?
you can see, this guy really knows how to play, don't you? Okay, this is our American Shorthair. Now we have an elegant Egyptian Mal. Our only natural breed of spotted cat. This is the Egyptian Mal.
And now we'll find out who is the very best kitten of the show.
Let's see what happens.
The Egyptian Mal, my second best. I'm in love. This guy is a lover, believe me. Oh, wow, would I like to take him home. The American Shorthair, our best kitten. Well, congratulations. I know he's going to have a wonderful show career ahead of him.
Thank you very, very much.
Bet.
And finally, the most coveted award of the show, the very best, highest scoring championship cat in the show.
First, we have a magnificent cream Persian. The Sable Burmese, beautifully put together with a gorgeous sable brown wrapping. The Himalayan Persian.
Okay, we got this far. This is great. I mean, this is good. This is good right here.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, my third best cat. I love him. He's wonderful. My second best cat. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what gives the judges reason to go on every weekend through running through terminals and going to shows and working hard. I'm so proud to make her best cat in show.
That's it.
I want to congratulate you so much on having the best of the best today at the Cat Show. Here is your Fancy Feast Cup Award.
Thank you.
Thank you. Pretty bag and everything else.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Hey, Corin.
This cat has fallen in love with Priscilla. You can tell.
You come here and you have fun. You exhibit, you see all sorts of different breeds, and you meet all sorts of different people and children that love their animals. It makes this whole show worthwhile.
We invest so much time and effort and emotion into our cats, and they give us so much in return, you know? There's this wonderful connection that goes on between a cat and their owner, and it's something that can't be broken, I think.
The love that they give their human companions is just unconditional.
It's true love from within.
They're very calming, very soothing animals to be around.
They become a part of your soul.
You just embrace with so much love. They have so much love to give. I just can't imagine. I can't imagine my life with cats. I really can't.
Avalon Reed. Nearly 1/3 of all American homes have a cat. I've had cats for years, and as an author, I've written about cats.
I've always been a cat person. They're magical, they're intelligent, they're playful.
You can't describe it unless you're a cat person.
We just spent 3 days at one of America's most important cat shows, and I was amazed by the love of hundreds of people from all around America for their cats.
The bottom line is I just love having my cats.
I've got 8 and I like them all. They have to feel like they've got the upper hand, kind of like women.
We got to know some very special people and their cats. There was Wendy and Turtle, Debbie and Stoli.
And this is absolute.
Mark and his cat Curses, Dot and Sierra, and Susan and Son. You'll learn about all kinds of pedigree and household cats, and all kinds of cat lovers.
I don't like cats, I like my cat.
You think you know a lot about kitty litter?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, how much? So join us on this amazing adventure as we meet and follow some new friends through the many joys and the emotional roller coaster of a big-time cat show.
This is a serious thing for, somebody spending thousands and thousands of dollars a year traveling all over the country.
The judging starts at 9:30 tomorrow morning.
Cat shows are basically social interactions, like a great tribe of cats and people that are moving around the country, meeting each other.
It's a big deal.
How are we going to eat those?
Well, those are pretty light.
How you doing? You want me to help you carry a cat? How is the flying? Thank you.
The cages will be going up during the course of the day.
How does a cat cope with this traveling?
Well, actually, they're wonderful. They usually travel better than a lot of people's children.
That's great. So they go right underneath the seat, and everything's cool, and it works out well.
It does.
I just love cats, and I love the shows, the excitement of the shows.
How many trips do you think you've made with this cat?
I don't know, maybe 35 or 40.
And what do you think, like 35, 50,000 miles? Maybe more?
Yes,
Yeah.
probably more than that.
When they check in, they'll say, where's the litter? Because they're setting up, and by that time their cat needs litter.
On the other side, and we've got the 2 big...
Wendy, how you doing? John,
I'm
nice
fine.
to meet
Nice
you.
to
How are
meet
you?
you.
Yeah, how's the cat doing?
Oh, they're doing great.
Okay. There's 2 in here.
They're just 8 months old. They're sisters.
Beautiful.
These are Devons. They were first discovered in Devon, England.
Uh-oh, we're not gonna like this. This is different than what we usually do.
We like to come to this show. This is one of the nicest shows in the country. So
Probably at the top of our list,
Yeah, people will be coming in and decorating their cages. Some today, mostly tomorrow.
It always attracts a lot of exhibitors from all over the United States. They bring the finest cats that CFA has to offer.
She was just saved yesterday, so we're not doing this because she's dirty.
His name is Sun, Rising Sun.
So
This is Turtle.
This is Absolute. She's an odd-eyed white. She's got one copper eye and one blue eye.
He's got a dirty face. He's not ready for the show yet. He's just been on an airplane from Washington, D.C.
She's going to be our first national winning Devon kitten.
We want each hair to be separated from the rest.
How do people feel about a cat that has these large ears? I mean, what is the reaction to it?
They either fall in love with them or they think they're just very ugly and very strange.
You want them to be totally devoid of stain and no bleach, no powder, everything just natural.
When people go to these shows for ribbons and for acknowledgement and for, is it a social thing also?
Yes.
Yeah?
That's why I do it. It's the friends you make.
We've made lifetime partnerships because of the cats. I mean, they've been very, very important to us.
It drains your bank account.
So this is an act of love.
Because it really does come down to being a beauty contest.
There.
We have to have fun while we do this.
We've stayed together doing this for a long time.
A long, long
and
time.
we have no intention of quitting anytime soon. So.
If you can believe it, this is cat litter, cat
See, she's got all of her stuff in one bag. I have 2.
I have 2 bags,
Oh,
too.
do you have another one?
There's another one.
Oh, good. I don't feel so bad.
Hopefully, it helps if they're playful, because then their eyes are real big and their expressions are real open.
This is the world of how a cat travels on a weekend for 2 days. That's a lot of stuff.
Some people take it way too seriously.
So this is like serious heavy-duty cat business here. I mean, this is no guesswork.
The exhibitors will start bringing in their gear, their cats, their cage curtains, and all their equipment to set up, and they'll find their benching area and decorate their cages, get all set up, and the show will start. The judging starts at 9:30 tomorrow morning.
Voila, there we have a show cage.
This particular cat happens to be a little noisy, so I tend to send her underneath with the baggage. There she is. Thank you very much. Yeah, she's doing just fine.
Ooh, cookies.
Her name's Turtle.
That's the full name?
That's her full name, Logandary's Turtle of Dilettante.
Wait a second. Wait. There's more than Turtle there.
Well, Logandary is the name of the other breeder.
She went to her first show in the middle of May, and she's been to shows almost every weekend since.
Then Turtle is her name.
Just this month, we were in Toronto, then we went to South Carolina, and now we're in California.
And Dilettante is my cattery name.
So she's done a fair amount of traveling.
Now, is this a room with a view? No, what am I looking at, the garbage cans?
I've only been showing for 4 years.
I started in 1973, so it's been 25 years now I've been doing this.
How about the water? The cat likes to watch airplanes go.
See if I can move it. And I've been doing a pretty hectic schedule. I go to about 40 shows a year. So that's about 40 weekends, and this is just a hobby.
It's a wonderful, wonderful hobby.
You love what this world is about.
I love what it's about.
I've got a real job. I do Monday through Friday. Everybody wants to win. That's why they're here. But this show has a reputation they've built up over the years for having tough competition, and you come here knowing that. And we just hope that our cat is one of the winners.
Now leave me a message.
Hi.
I have a reservation for Renner.
Okay.
And Turtle.
Look at this. This is beautiful.
She did seem to attract a lot of attention this evening. What kind of cat is it?
It's a short-hair Persian. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
The baby you non-smoker?
Yes. It's okay, darling.
A number of employees at the airport stopped us.
Oh, good for Turtle. We got snacks, honey. Where are you going?
We flew out from the East Coast.
Well, she's the winner. I can tell you that.
Bye, Turtle. Come on, Turtle. Say bye to Kimberly.
Dot? How you doing?
Hi, come on in.
Come on, it's nice and air conditioned in here.
The last name is Hannon, H-A-N-N-O-N.
The Egyptian Mau is the oldest domestic breed of cat. They've descended from the cats that the Egyptians brought into their homes and into their granaries to, keep rodents and snakes and such down. They are incredibly intelligent cats.
They're very intelligent. They have little routines.
They love their people. They bond ferociously to their owners.
In 4 months, we've been to Atlanta. We've been to Texas twice. We've been to Columbus, Ohio.
How does this cat deal with the fact that it's going to have hundreds of competitors tomorrow? There's going to be a lot of pressure, a lot of noise. There's going to be judges. There's going to be a lot of tension, essentially.
She'll deal with it just quite well. She's used to this. The only time that she seems to become a little agitated is not on the judging table itself, but it is when they put her back into the cage. As she sees cats on each side of her, sometimes she'll vocally warn them to keep out of her face.
I love the cats. For me, they're pets first. They're not a commodity at all.
I talk to her and whisper in her ear a little bit.
What do you whisper to her?
I tell her that she's very pretty and that she's going to be a good girl. She's going to behave herself. And all those little things you have to tell them, sort of like a child.
I've just shared my life with them, and it's been just the most incredible experience. I never thought I'd want to do it. I thought it would be hard to sell the kittens because there were 4 in the litter, but it's a wonderful, wonderful experience. It's just, I can't say enough about it.
I've had many cats But this cat, it's like there's a connection there. It's like she and I have been together someplace before.
I just adore them.
It's hard to explain. And I know a lot of people would say I was crazy.
A lot of people would say you weren't.
This is it. 365 cats have arrived here from all over the country.
Sort of where we were last year.
We've got house cats.
Okay, wait a minute. I have to see my competition.
We've got kittens. We've got pedigreed cats that are looking for their moment in the sun. It's the Frisky CFA San Francisco Revelers Cat Show.
Cats are only concerned with the important things in life: eating, sleeping, keeping their fur tidy, eating and sleeping some more. And if something displeases them, they hiss a little and they're done with it.
CFA is the largest registry of pedigree cats in the world. It's established in 1906 and holds more than 450 shows worldwide.
I just happen to like kitty cats.
Don, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great.
Good to see you. Good. How's Sierra doing?
She's doing wonderfully. She got up early this morning, and she's really up for this.
That's great.
She really apparently was very proud of herself.
When a cat comes up to you and asks for attention, don't you feel really special?
Mark, how you doing? John Reed.
That's the cat's way of saying, for the moment, you are my special person. But that could change.
Her formal name is Grand Champion Larpus Curses of Marcus. We call her Curses. It's going to be one of her tougher shows, so it'll be interesting to see. She's got some tough breed competition. She loves the shows. Last year was a wildcat thing. They brought the judges in huge cages like you would see an ape in, and they drove them around on a flatbed truck. So it'll be interesting to see how they top that this year. This is the only club that does that with their judges. It's sort of a trademark of the club at this point. People look forward to wondering, what are they going to do this year to bring in the judges?
Well, there's really nothing like a cat to me. First of all, a purebred cat, the beauty of a purebred cat, it gives you a really exciting feeling.
She's my best friend, one of my best friends.
This is fun. If it got beyond being fun,
We wouldn't be doing it. Not at all.
Give us some hints about what you're doing as you do them, if you just got a second.
Since she's been sleeping, I'm going to try and clean up her little face a little bit here so her eyes aren't gunky.
So I'll try to dry the hair around the eyes where she may have teared and wet the hair around the eyes.
And we're going to comb up all of this coat here, because with the Persians, you want them to be big and round and
big and fluffy. I'll do some things to fluff up the coat with different sprays and stuff.
she's perfectly clean. There's no stain anywhere, as there shouldn't be when you've got a show cat.
Make sure that she looks as best she can, all things considered.
You ready, Turtle? You ready to go? They want you to get up there like within 3 minutes about,
Okay, so why don't we follow you up there? Is that good?
That sounds good. Come on, darling. Let's wait you down.
We have 4 classes of competition here this weekend. We have the kittens, and we have the championship class, which are for pedigreed cats that are unaltered. Then we have the cats in premiership, which are pedigreed cats which have been neutered or spayed. And then finally we have the household pet competition, which are for random bred cats.
What do you look for in terms of how you judge a cat from head to tail?
These are stars. It's like a beauty pageant.
Each breed has its own standard.
And that standard is determined by the breed council. It's made up by people who breed that breed.
So we have the idea of the perfect cat in our mind.
The perfect cat.
Body, coat, head type.
What colors they're accepted in.
Bone structure, eye shape.
You keep that in mind as you're judging them, and the great cats jump out at you.
There will be a lot of kitties that fit the standard, the breed standard, and it comes down to the judge's personal preference.
Then the last part is that show quality, that presence. And, you know, when they show well and they show well to the audience, they look terrific.
Nobody's bred the perfect cat yet. That's what we're all aspiring to and have been for all of these years.
Magnificent little odd-eyed white female. Beautiful, beautiful presentation, just glistening white.
It doesn't change how much you love your cat, whether they win or whether they lose. They're still the same kitty that you took to the show that morning.
I started showing her in February of last year. Probably about the last 5 or 6 months, she's been to a lot of shows.
Sometimes it takes a while for them to enjoy showing, but you don't want a show cat that doesn't enjoy it.
A show cat is a cat that does it all. A show cat is an excellent specimen of its breed, and it has the personality, the outgoing personality that really makes it shine.
She loves the show. She has more personalities in the show than she does at home. For some reason, she just loves all the attention she gets. She likes the public coming by and oohing and ahhing. She likes the judges when they handle her, and she's very playful on the table. And she's really into this.
Her ears are nice, her boning is good. She is my second best solid color and my third best kitten.
If you're not sure where that is, please come to the announcers area in the center and we'll be glad to show you.
She did okay. There were 2 mouths, and she took the breed as far as the ribbons between the 2.
Well, we made it to 1 final so far.
She says she wants to go back to her cage, though.
2 more today and 3 tomorrow.
How's Turtle doing?
Turtle has been to 1 ring and she got her winner's ribbon. Our objective at this show is to get 6 winner's ribbons. I brought one back. This is the winner's ribbon.
Good.
And you need 6 of these to become a champion. And then next week, we're going to try and make her a grand champion.
21, 22, 23, 27, 30, and 33.
One of the highlights at the cat show is the Parade of Breeds, where every breed of cat at the show is presented. Now, this is an Abyssinian.
Yes, it is. It's one of our more popular breeds. A very active cat. They're good with children. They're very clever. The standard calls for them to be alert and eager and attentive. It's one of the few standards that talks about personality. There are a lot of interesting legends and lore about the Berman.
This cat.
They have a nice stocky body. Lovely laces up the back of the feet. They're known for the white gloves on the front of their feet.
Right,
they come in, yeah, and they come in the 4 colors too: teal, chocolate, lilac, and blue point. It's a Maine Coon, and it's a man's cat. I like to say it's a manly cat. You know.
It's beautiful. Look at it.
They're absolutely incredible. They're very dog-like in personality, and some of the males top out at over 20 pounds.
Cats don't show you their true personality unless they live with you.
There's nothing better than a good Persian cat. Now you take a look at my cat. It's beautiful. I don't fool around. I just have the best of the best.
Cats, all they ask for is love. That's all they ask for. And that's real easy to give.
When I come back in my next life, I want to be a cat because they've got it made out there.
Oh, yeah.
I know you come to ask me what I like about cats. They are warm and cuddly, make you feel good, and you get from them all the things you don't get from men. Right?
The Fancy Cat and the Frisky Cat team will be performing on the Frisky Day. Here he is, in the fur. Good boy.
The gimbal here is going to be showing you the basics on cat training.
Anybody seen a black and white cat?
Zoe!
Kitty, 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 kitty.
So Zoe was a homeless cat for a long time, I guess months and months. She was in a shelter, and if she hadn't been rescued, she would have met a one-way road out. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So you guys have not only saved her life, but you've
given her life.
A bond to her and given her life. Exactly.
We have about 50 cats that we train.
Right.
And every one of them has a very special part in our hearts. And everyone has a very distinct personality.
They're very individual.
And they all ask for certain things.
Okay, now what's the point of the clicker?
That tells our cats that they've done good and food is coming.
Good girl!
And she just has a blast. She loves to perform.
Easy.
You can take a mutt cat, train it, and you have an incredible companion. It's not a pet. It's a part of the family.
Good boy. Good job, Monster.
This is Monster.
And Monster was a feral cat. Explain what a feral cat is.
A feral cat is basically a domesticated cat, what most people think of a domesticated cat, but living in the wild. There was nobody taking care of his mother.
Good boy, man. Okay, good boy.
It's a wild of wild cats around America that don't have homes in cities and barns all over the place. And so this cat has not only made the jump from being a wild cat that was adopted, but is now does tricks. They're both extraordinary, and yet they're both ordinary in their own way, because they're both cats and they both have different abilities and instincts. But the wonderful thing is that they're cats that any of us could own.
All right,
Look at the ears on this cat, the Cornish Rex.
First litter of these was born in Cornwall, England in 1950. It's a spontaneous mutation that produced that Rex coat. Very heavy marcelled waves on the coat, soft and silky to the touch. Everywhere you look, this cat has curves. It's sort of the greyhound of the cat fancy. This is a long-haired Manx. We have two divisions within the Manx breed. The difference in the long hair and the short hair being that the long hair has a medium double-length coat. I might add, this is the only breed that you get points for not having something, and that's a tail. It's generally accepted that this is a spontaneous mutation from the Siamese. It's basically our long-haired Siamese. It comes in the 4 standard colors: seal, blue, chocolate, and lilac. We're looking at a seal point here. You have the long tubular body, and you have the extra dressing of feathers and a plume tail.
You know, Don, if you have cats, we have cats, a lot of people with cats are probably wondering, what's with all these cages? I mean, why are the cats in cages at the show?
The cats are in cages at the show for 2 or 3 very good reasons. For the safety of the cat itself, so that it doesn't get away, run away, possibly get out a door or something if something scares them or frightens them. From a health aspect, many of the diseases that cats are able to contact are given cat to cat by touch, or human fingers to the cat by touch. That's why you see the little signs on a lot of cages asking people not to touch, to admire them from a distance, but not to touch the cats themselves. Plus, it gives them sort of a little den. It makes them feel happy and makes them feel very secure, and it's like it's their own little home away from home.
So why do you think most people do these shows? Why do you think most people show here?
The competition, they enjoy it's a sport, just like, you know, football or baseball or whatever, and people put a lot of themselves into breeding the cat, and then once they've come up with a good cat, it's the conditioning of the cat.
Well, she's doing very good. She made a 3rd best, which is good.
Bring forward like kittens, 21, 22, 23, 27,
See, he just called her to another final.
Oh, I see.
23 is her number.
Oh, that's
so
wild.
We're going up
so
to
she's got to go up to the
final.
ring right now.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Relax.
Have you seen this cat on TV?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw her in some shows, and I've seen her on TV. This is the Fancy Feast cat.
Isn't that wonderful? What a beautiful animal it is.
So dental disease could be a problem with people who have cats. Cats get dental disease. I don't think a lot of people know this.
No, they don't. It's often very difficult to detect by the owner. The best thing you can do is take your cat into the veterinarian. One thing you may look for at home or notice is that the cat would have bad breath.
We want a balance between the color of the copper eye and the blue eye, something that's hard to achieve, and this cat really has beautiful eye color.
Does it have something to do with their diet or with their age or etc.?
Just like with you and I, the problem stems from saliva and bacteria collecting on the teeth. That's why we brush our teeth every day, maybe several times a day. We reduce that plaque and tartar buildup.
And this is my 9th best.
So she's been through, 3 rings today?
She's been through 3 rings today. We're hoping for 3 finals today, and there'll be 3 more rings tomorrow.
She's done for the day. She'll go home, take a nap, and,
and then 3 more tomorrow, huh?
3 more tomorrow.
One of the nice things about being here out with our consumers, we get to talk to people who love cats, and we get to help educate them about cat nutrition and about how our products help cats throughout their whole lives.
She's very tired.
Here is one exhausted cat right here, and here is the brother who really doesn't care what we do or say because he has had it, he's wasted, he's in dreamland.
What it allows us to do is support our community also by donating both cans of cat food to local SPCAs around the country. We also donate clickers, which help train cats.
What I'd love to do is take some of these clickers over to the San Francisco SPCA with you now. A wonderful organization. We're meeting Kiska from the SPCA. Friskies does a lot with the San Francisco SPCA, a wonderful organization.
Hi, Kiska. Good to
How you doing,
see you
Kiska?
again.
All right, here's a bag full.
Wonderful.
And she's got one also for you.
Thank
Two bag
you.
full. A lot of cats need a home. There's millions of homeless cats that are in shelters around the United States. And it generally doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the cat. It just means that the home didn't work out or the family situation didn't work out. This is a beautiful cat, Casper. He's looking for a good home.
This is a rare and ancient breed that was developed in Southwest Asia. One thing about their coat is it has a very cashmere-like feel to it due to the fact that it's waterproof. In fact, these cats like water so much they've been called the swimming cats.
I've heard of this cat. This cat has the most amazing ears, the Scottish fold.
This is from the short-hair division, and since you can really see the ears well on this cat, I might note that they're all the kittens are born with normal ears or straight ears, and when they're about 3 to 4 weeks old, the ones that are going to be folded, their little ears start to fold down and become these lovely tight folds.
We're back. The little Odd-Eye did very well. She made 2 finals. And Stoli didn't do much today. Some of the best cats in the nation were here this weekend. So to make 2 finals was great. And then tomorrow we have 3 more judgings. Probably get up at about 6 o'clock and bathe them again in the morning.
Good morning. We had a good night's rest. I let him go home last night and just get dirty. Play and eat and be kittens. And then this morning they're show kitties again.
There can be a lot of pressure associated with this.
You think you know a lot about kitty litter?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, how much? Let's see how many you can name. All right, you ready?
Okay.
All right, number 1. What's give me just
clumping.
Give me, right. 1.
Non-clumping.
2.
Sand.
3.
Paper pellets.
4.
Very nice wavy coat texture, beautiful athletic type body, a finer frame. Oh, don't touch me that way, huh?
Let's see.
Come on, pressure.
Pressure.
Five. Now you know a lot about this.
Newspaper pellets.
Good.
The exotic is supposed to look like a clipped-down Persian.
Let me do the last one. You've got the pine shavings. You have newspaper recycle. You have peanut hulls. You have corn cob hulls, and you have
The head type and body type of a Persian.
pine cone shavings.
There's about 100 kittens present today.
And they're competing against all those 100 kittens, essentially.
Yes, they are.
We're very pleased to have you here for the Friskies Cat Award. And these cats are very special cats, and not just to their owners.
I'm going to start here with number 334. Her name is Louise. 24 karat Catsy Victoria. Prince Arthur. Everybody up here is being very reserved. Well, of course, except for this one. His name is Curious. So I think you guys could kind of see through thick and thin who is still being pretty frisky. All right, it's Curious. He's our friskiest cat today. Give him a hand. Here is your trophy.
I'm so happy that he got it. He's never done anything like this before.
Now we have a cat, and most people know this breed. It's called the Siamese.
I think this is probably one of our most well-known breeds. It's the mother breed for at least 16 other breeds.
I confess to a certain weakness for Himalayans. I have 2 Himalayans. This is a gorgeous cat, and their personalities are so even-tempered.
Well, don't you think that has a little bit to do with the Siamese that went into the cooking and the making of this particular colored cat?
The Himalayan is a combination of what?
Siamese and Persian. They use the Siamese to get the point restriction, but certainly you have the Persian type.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, John.
Good. Turtle looks wasted, knocked out.
She's had a very tiring weekend. She's getting her winner's ribbons.
Good.
And now she's resting.
What does she have coming up later in the day?
She has 2 more rings, 2 more winner's ribbons, and then she'll be a champion.
The show cats that you see here this weekend are the owner's pets. This is a hobby for them. It's a sport of showing pedigree cats. It's not a money-making deal. By the time they pay the veterinarian bill, food bills, travel, hotel, entry fees, they lose money on it.
We have a household pet final in ring number 2.
She was left behind?
Yeah, she was.
and you took her in. Victoria here was the people that owned her were evicted and they left her behind. So here she is. Right now looks like she's got somebody that loves her very much and takes very good care of her because she's in excellent condition. She's purring. She's getting used to this. She says, hey, I might like this business showbiz, you know. So here she is, and she's my third best household pet.
Yeah, this is the first judging Sunday morning, right? She, in a class of 5 exotics, took best of breed, which was a good start. Well, she's got best of breed. She's now in contention for finals towards the end of the day.
He's got beautiful eyes, very blasé about the whole thing, you know. Hey, here I am. I'm Arthur. I'm the king. My best household pet.
Did you win?
Yes.
Congratulations.
This is Arthur. When we first got him, he was a little smaller than this. So he's been showing since he was 6 months old. He's actually done really well in a lot of finals. This is the best one he's gotten yet, though. The biggest ribbon. Art. We always knew he was a special cat from the beginning. He's extraordinary. He's not like any other cat.
186.
This is Stoli that's going into this final.
Beautiful.
This judge has seen him 4 times and has finaled him every time, so he likes him. That's a good thing.
I think, of course, you look into the eyes of a cat and it's very mysterious. The feel to longer-haired cats is just like feeling feathers. It's so light.
My 8th best pet.
I think, personally, that the cats are more intelligent than we are. I know that they study us very closely and they react to every movement we make. Even words that we say, they understand.
Yes, my dear, you have a lovely voice. My 3rd best pet.
I don't think my cat is in competition for the Fancy Feast at this point. I think my cat's going to be one of the highest scoring cats, but not the highest scoring. There are a couple other cats here that I think have a better shot at than mine. Although we've gotten a best cat already this weekend, I don't know that it's going to work out to where we're going to be the top cat. And that's okay, because what we're looking for is picking up some points, not necessarily all the points.
You're photographing cats at the show.
I'm a full-time professional photographer. I shoot cats.
What's it like to photograph cats? As an experience.
I love it.
Right.
I've been doing it for 20 years. The last month I've been in Kyoto, Baltimore, Fort Lauderdale, and next weekend I'm in Hartford, Connecticut, and Toronto.
Are you done showing for the day?
He's in one more final.
This is a cat called the Color Point Shorthair.
This is another man-made breed. What the people envisioned when they created this breed was a point-restricted cat with pattern. It comes in the tabby pattern or your lynx points. It comes in your solid points, the red and cream, and it also comes in the party color points. When the late Nikki Horner first conceived of this breed, she imagined creating a domestic cat that looked like a mini panther. And from the time that she did the first American Shorthair Burmese cross to produce this breed, it took 18 years to get it accepted by CFA in championship status.
Wow.
This
So
breed,
it's a miniature panther, in
well, in looks.
In looks.
In personality, they're very people-oriented, and they're famous for their patent leather coat and their copper penny eyes.
I really can't emphasize enough how healthy it is to love an animal. I broke my back, I have a pin and 4 screws. They told me I would never walk again. And I said, no way. I used to sing and dance on stage. And no way am I going to be paralyzed. My animals have helped me heal. I can definitely walk.
Victoria is a stunning example of a wonderful cat. I just had so much fun showing her today.
It's about my 3rd show. I haven't done this very many times, but I enjoy it every time I do it.
Where do these cats spend the evenings and the nights?
At least one of them spends the night under the covers.
With you?
With me. The warmth and affection and the companionship of having them close to you is very special. Keeps me very healthy, I think. Yeah. The unconditional love is priceless.
You've had lots of opportunities today to see some very fantastic Persian cats with large, beautiful round heads, big, round, expressive eyes, small ears set wide apart on the top of the heads, huge coats presented perfectly, large leg boning, massive bodies. Those are the kind of things that I really, really appreciate, as much as I appreciate the finesse of a well-bred Siamese.
Today, my 3rd best
and my best kitten show.
That's wonderful. You did very well.
That's great.
She's very tired.
She's very tired.
You could see when she was rubbing the feather on her nose. She let me go to sleep. Let me take a nap. Thank you. This is the second best kitten. It's up there now. Hers hasn't been picked yet. There's only one left. So you did it.
We did it.
Good for you.
This is really exciting. This is an ultimate achievement to show this quality. We would never have expected anything like this. And this is
fabulous.
This is the last ring of his kitten career. This is quite a note to end it on.
Wow, it's wonderful.
May I please present to you my very best kitten?
Very nice. How are you?
Most all of it. She likes me to come to shows so I can do the
Yes, I don't like to show cats. Susan likes to show.
Well, you did a wonderful job. Susan, you're very lucky. And is this the first prize of this type for this kitten? I mean,
yes.
best of show.
This is the best he has ever done.
This is a beautiful sable Burmese. All of our Burmese go back to one Burmese that was brought over to America on a ship, a female named Wong Mao, and every Burmese can trace their ancestry back to her.
Next from the tabby division, we have a brown tabby.
Brown tabby Persian, I might add, because as we discussed earlier, you know, tabby is a pattern, not a breed. These are known as the clowns of the Persian breed. Tabbies always have that little extra spark, that little extra impishness to them.
This cat looks like it came out of the jungle or something.
It's a man-made breed created to look like one of the wild spotted jungle cats, and I have to say it's probably one of my favorite breeds. They're a very athletic, muscular cat. This is just a kitten, by the way. When you have the full adult specimen, they are very powerful feeling when you have them on the table.
We've had 3 finals so far. We're having a real good show.
Good.
And having a lot of fun.
What else is coming up in the rest of the day?
I have two more judgings, and so the possibility of another 3 finals today.
Wow, you have a busy day. Actually, you're going to be retiring the cat at some point, is that right?
I'm going to be retiring her within about the next week or 2. She's getting tired. It's time to breed her before too long.
So this is it. This is my top 10 from all of the show. This is our other spotted breed. This is an Egyptian Mal. You got to see the Aussie cat. Now you can see the Egyptian Mal, and you'll see how different these 2 breeds are. This is a wonderful female Egyptian Mal with gorgeous silver ground color and beautiful, very distinct black spots. She is my 3rd best cat. This is an exotic short hair. Originally, the exotic short hair was a cross between various short hair breeds in the Persian. And where we've ended up in this breed is a short-haired cat that has basically Persian type. This is a blue, this is a female, and she knows she is the very best cat.
What did you like most about this cat to give it the best of breed?
She just has fantastic type. Short little body, beautiful round head, and look at the, just incredible eyes.
Mark, you've had a fantastic day. I mean, this must be a long climb up the step here to, up to the top of the ladder with this cat and you. I mean, how do you feel about it?
Oh, we're real excited. We just got best cat again, and we're going to another final right now with our fingers crossed, see how well we can do there.
Wow.
We're on a roll. We're thrilled.
I feel great. We've had a really good show so far. We have a couple of possibilities of maybe 2 more finals. So far we've made all of them, and Kitty's doing quite well. She's really holding up, actually better than I am. My feet are tired.
Certain cats want certain types of furniture?
Yes, they do.
Such as?
You can get into a very active cat that wants height, a lot of scratching.
Right.
Sisal robe.
Right.
They get into really digging in.
Right.
Higher end quality carpets. Height is always very popular.
That airplane's gonna look pretty good tonight. And the bed, when I finally get there.
How about a lazy cat? What kind of furniture does a lazy cat like? Show me lazy cat furniture.
This right here.
This is a lazy, so lots of sleeping surfaces.
Yeah. You will find the rare animal in just about any breed. They'll all have some different little idiosyncrasy that goes along with that special little spirit, and there's no 2 alike.
One of the nicest examples of this breed that's been shown in quite some time. Today, she's my 7th best cat. My best exotic, today, my 2nd best cat.
This is from the long hair division, and it's very interesting to note that there's a large painting in the Smithsonian from the 15th century hanging, and it depicts two long-haired Japanese bobtails in it.
Here's a fabulous looking cat called a Norwegian forest cat. It actually kind of reminds me of the Maine Coon in a way.
Yes, there's a lot of differences though between this breed and the Maine Coon. These were originally the Skog cats, and they came out of the Scandinavian forest. They're not a feral cat though, and they're a very smart cat. They have two coats. They take off their winter coat when it gets hot, and they have a summer coat that they wear, sort of run around in their skivvies. This is another American breed. It started with a spontaneous mutation in a litter of kittens born in a barn up in upstate New York. There were 5 kittens in the litter. 4 were killed by a weasel. The one remaining kitten was wired. It has like a Brillo type pad.
Wow.
And it's interesting to note they repeated this breeding 2 more times and never produced another wired kitten.
Wow.
So all of our wire hairs come down from that one kitten.
From one cat. Over the past 2 days, every cat in each division has been judged by all 6 judges.
At this point, we can tell you who the best of the best cats are.
The first award is for the very best household cat in the show.
So it's extremely important to us at CFA to honor our best household pet. This is what we call a tuxedo cat, the very best of the best household pet cat in the show.
Finally, the most coveted award of the show, the very best, highest scoring championship cat in the show.
One of these 3 will be selected as highest scoring best of the best.
Okay. One of the 3 cats is a sable Burmese male.
The Burmese, by the way, is Grand Champion Windflower Suleiman of Sangajur. This is Grand Champion Larpa Curses of Marcus.
This cat has had an incredible background this weekend. We've been following this cat, an exotic short hair, blue female. Mark, the owner, is right to my right here. And this is the top banana. This is the big moment for him. Here's the final cat for the best cat in the show. It's a wonderful odd-eyed white Persian. Look at this Persian.
This is Grand Champion Southpaw Bless My Stars.
Let's see what happens here. The big moment's coming.
Third best of the best cat. And today, Sable Burmese.
The Burmese, our only short hair up there.
Right. So the Burmese did well. Third in the show.
So that brings us down to 2 long hairs. The Persian and the lazy man's Persian. Our second best cat is the odd-eyed white.
He's won. Mark won. That cat that we've been following, that exotic short hair, the blue female.
Isn't she beautiful?
Beautiful cat. There's the owner right there. Top cat in the show.
Congratulations for having the best of the best today at the show.
Thank you very much. Touch the winner?
Oh, sure.
Oh, this is fabulous. Hi. And so self-composed and self-assured up there. It's the champ. It's wonderful. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Couldn't have done better.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
One thing we want to remember is that each and every one of these is a very special animal, and each and every owner takes tremendous care to present the cat in its absolute glory. That's what we're here for at the Cat Show. That's the reason for the invention of the Cat Show, is to remind people that these are incredibly valuable animals.
I think that we're in a time where things are just rushing. Cats seem to bring you back to the natural part of yourself.
They just give us a better understanding of how all of nature goes.
We each have a group that we go to a critical care center and a retirement center.
I can't tell you, just even for myself, how much my animals have helped me heal.
Right. And we take the cats there once a month and just let them sit on people's laps and they pet them and, you know.
And it makes the people feel better, right?
Oh, yeah. So many of the people that I talk to have been depressed or were lonely or were not functioning. And through an animal, we're able to just deal with life better and have a little being there that loves you, whether you're pretty or not, rich or poor, sick or well.
They're magical, they're intelligent, they're playful.
They do the craziest things and they do the nicest things. They're just amazing.
I just adore them.
When there was a period of sadness or a period of even gladness, they would be there. It's like they're looking into your soul and you're looking into theirs.
Someone dumped him and his mom and his 4 sisters in a cardboard box, and he just wanted to be a part of the family.
My cats are my life. I mean, I love them with all my heart. They're just wonderful creatures.
Wendy, how you doing? You're rolling out of here. I feel like I've known you for about 100 years.
It seems like it.
These shows go on and up.
They do.
You had a wonderful show?
We had a wonderful show. We got our winner's ribbon. She's now officially a champion.
Your cat has not only done fantastic with this incredible silver trophy, but now you have a little baby fan here who's seeing this huge white cat saying, "This cat is enormous!"
On the way to the airport. Yep.
Wow, and then what? You're flying up to Seattle?
I'm flying up to Seattle, and then I go to work tomorrow morning.
Look at all these awards you got here. Let's see what you got.
Household pet, from our household
pet. Wow.
Yeah,
so these are both
we got
for the
two,
household pet.
Yeah, we got 2 of these. There's another one hiding in here somewhere. And
Where's the cat?
Really
The cat's in here? Oh, cool.
Oh, we sold the cat.
You sold the cat today. Now you're going to sell the trophies, right?
Yeah.
This female, sassafras, the one on the bottom.
What kind of cat is it?
It's a Maine Coon cat.
Maine Coon, they're beautiful. How you doing?
Oh, we made all the finals. We did great. It's a great weekend.
That's great.
Yeah.
So what's happening now? You're rolling out of here.
Yeah, one of us has a 4:50 flight to catch, so we're on the run.
And then Friday afternoon, are you going to do this
I take off
again?
for Irvine.
Where do you go next after this?
What weekend is this?
I don't know. It's all one big blur to me.
It's all one big blur until May 1st, let me tell you.
That's good.
They're usually really, really good. They just sleep, especially Sunday. They're just exhausted Sunday night, so they'll sleep all the way home.
Okay. Good luck to you. It's been wonderful meeting you.
It was great meeting you,
Yeah,
too.
we'll see you sometime again.
Okay, great.
Thanks.
Okay, bye-bye.
Good luck. Well, you got to get going.
Yeah, it's been a
because
great show. Made all the finals. I think I'm 4th highest scoring at this time, but I don't know.
That's fantastic. It was wonderful.
Bye,
Good
guys.
luck to you and your cat. We'll see you sometime.
Bye, guys.